Okay, so sue me. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Alt Tabbed here on the Eternal Alt. And folks, yes, I know in the last episode I said I was probably going to let this cook for just a little bit longer before I picked it up, but I'm just going to be totally straight with you. I really could not stop thinking about the game. I just, I didn't start this channel with the intention of trying to figure out the brand new games and stuff. I just wanted to play casually and enjoy it and everything. And I ran to this game that's not fully fleshed out yet. And so I was like, yeah, I don't really need to be burning time playing this game. But I just could not get out of my head what were some of the things I did wrong. What were some of the possibilities I might could have figured out. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start over with a priest, which was the class I liked the most. And I am going to go back through it, and I'm going to play this a little less fast than I was before. And so, yes, we are starting over. Going to kind of get a do-over here with this class, with this game, and just see kind of what we can do. I feel like there's so many things that I missed and had messed up, and so I'm going to try again. All right, so we're bringing one of the clamps, which we already know that. Let's go up here and talk to this. Yes, there are a lot of frustrating that little flicker right there. That flicker bothers me. There's some definite lag issues. There's some other things kind of going on with it. So there are issues and things to deal with, but I can't help it. I kept thinking about the game today at work, and I know you're seeing this 2 days after the last episode, but quite literally, this is the next day, and I spent probably more time than my bosses would have been ecstatic about thinking about this, and so yeah, I'm going to start over. I'm going to give it another shot and see, can I can I make this work? Can I figure some of this stuff out? Because part of me really wanted to. In fact, I started writing out a script for a kind of a review. Just kind of really just to say, look, this thing needs more time. There's this issue and that issue. And, I had all this stuff kind of worked out in my head. And I just kept, the more I thought about it, the more I was going, man, but what if I had tried this? What if I had done that? And I thought, okay, I'm just going to have to try and do that. And so that's what I'm doing here. I have also figured out something that I did not know before, but the bank that we've been putting things in, that bank is count bound. And so there are some things kind of going on here that could end up being huge. And so, yeah. In fact, there's something I'm thinking you could probably end up taking advantage of it that seems very cheap, which is, I guess, I would consider to be an issue with the game. Come on. Don't have much I can use at the moment, but we're going to use what we got. Let's see. Alright, let's go attack that one. We're going to hit that little healing ability. And yes, we're just level 1. Taking some damage. But I felt like one of the things one of the mistakes I felt like I made was I didn't really stop and grind at anything. Now, the enemies here, you don't get truckloads from them as far as experience goes. But, like, there was an early dungeon. There were bosses that give, level gear. And so these are things that I need to really be considering. All right, let's talk to Terra Firma here. And it's done. So yeah, I'm going to go at this. I mean, I'm still playing this obviously casually, but let's see. Throw that on. Get an extra. The bag that I crafted, supposedly I can drag that onto this character. So when I get to a spot where I can actually, oh, that's right. I think we just go. Okay, hang on a minute. So I'm gonna go this way. I want to pick up as much as I can. Let's go ahead and go get the obelisk. My mind's kind of racing in multiple directions here because I'm wanting to do it all right now, and that's not what you're supposed to do. All right, let's get up here. Let's catch this obelisk. All right. So there's the kind of behind. All right, so it just shows you the overview, and then that's, of course, the first part of the island that we already know. I'm going to go ahead and talk to these couple of people, get their quests. All right. We're needing 5 monsters. That should be no problem. Yep, we're going to go after the sparky creature, which there should be one kind of down this little hill here. Yep, there's one. And I'm going to go after multiple sparky creatures. I'm just saying, I need to start thinking old school MMO. How did you play an old school MMO? You grind. And so that's what I am working on here. Come on. Got my heal here. Love that heal. Oops, I need to fire that off. Yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling to walk away from this game. And I don't know why, because I should be, I mean, I'm sitting here, no mini-map, and I'm frustrated by the fact that there's no mini-map. But I'm obviously not so frustrated that I didn't want to play again. And so, all right, let's go up here. Ooh, it's a level 3 green slime. We're going to hit him with the big attack, then we're going to hit that. But yeah, we're going to try a couple of things. Okay. We're going to try a couple of things. And we'll just see kind of how it goes. Alright, green slime there. Alright, so I've got, is that the... That's some of those. We'll try to pick those up too as we see them. Okay. Got to get back to... Whoops. Hit them both with that. Alright. Some linen cloth. Let's go kill another one. And so yes, I do apologize that you guys are watching it start over again. I feel like I messed up some things that I could have done quite a bit better. And so that's what I'm kind of after here. I'm trying to do it a little better and kind of figure out what it is, what it is I was missing, and try not to be as quick to go, well, gee, they don't just show it to me. Maybe I'll have to figure it out. Like I said, not exactly what I started this channel to do. I wanted to show myself casually playing games, but I also wanted to show you what I'm enjoying, and I can't help it. I really like the combat in this. It's not like overly difficult. And after I got to thinking about it, there's got to be truckloads of combinations you can do. I mean, you've got the arsenal weapons that get picked up after, after level 7, I want to say. I think 7's when I am able to use those. And so I'm thinking about those things, and I'm going, well, I didn't even really explore that. What could that be? What could that lead to? And so those are kind of the things I'm thinking about as I'm going back through and tackling this, this starting spot over again. Let's see. There's that guy. He is a boss. I'm only level 2 at this point. I don't know what. Yeah, that's not even a recommended right now. So I'm going to turn around for the moment. Do not worry. I will come back to that. Have no doubt in your mind. I will come back to that. Okay. Get over here. I'm going to go up into the tower. I think that's how I get over to that thing. So yeah, I'm not going to push quite as hard, quite as fast. And we'll just see what happens. I want to mess with some of the builds. I want to kind of see what can you come up with. There's the thing. Good. Up top here. Oh, missed it. Go back around. All right, there it is. And then you jump across when you got good footing. All right. All right, some stuff. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. That's another thing that's a little bit annoying. All right, so we got that. Anything in this worth putting on? Lost package. Oh, convert to completed package with 6. Oh, I've got some of those in that. I've got some of those in that shared bank. So awesome. I do like the fact that it's a shared bank. Although I hate that I let go of some stuff, because that means I actually had equipment and things I could have given to this guy. But it'll be all right. All right, we're going to go off the side here and take care of this. All right, pick that up. So we got a Scover Island collection. Then we're going to go back up and do it again, because I think I can get to that tree over there. I'm trying to remember. So I've heard people talk about this game, and it does remind folks a lot of Guild Wars, which may be one of the reasons I like the combat so much, because I like Guild Wars combat very well. So that could be a reason why. Let's see, I'm going to get up here as tall as I can get. Just makes it easier to do the glide. Oops, slime down there. I'd like to get him, but I'm in the middle of this. All right. Got those. All right, now I got to go take on some bees. The Apex Harvesters. I'm just trying to stay somewhat in the same range. Let's see. One level above is one thing. Going 2, 3, 4 levels above, kind of cray cray. All right, let's see. So how much am I getting for killing a 3? I'm at 578. Right? 591. Gosh, that's not much. All right, there's the guy I want to grind just a little bit. All right. I do believe this will also be number 5. Alright, let's get that cast going. Boom. Alright, let's get some healing going. Alright. So the movement on this will never be just amazing. Oh, that's right. I just have to keep moving. Just keep moving. Got him. Alright, let's go pick all that up. Let's see. Got some boots. Boots is good. I like boots. Requires level 3, though. So we'll hold on to that for the moment. Alright, let's get back to killing these harvesters. Whoops. Gotta get to where I can actually hit them. Hit that to heal a little bit. I do love having a heal, especially early on. Alright. So, quest lines, obviously the best way to get XP. Definitely something to think about. Hit him. Got him. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, got that heal off. Hit him with that. Whoa, a little hitchy. It's alright, I'm going to try not to complain about it. I'm doing this of my own free will. I knew what I was in for. Got it. Alright, another codex entry in. Now the codex entries, completing those do give you some good XP. Alright, let's see. So what have we got here? Alright, so this is one I'm going to have to open up the loot. Claw in the Cave is right there beside them. And then I've got the race over there I need to do. And that's the first section pretty well done. But I want to get to level 3 before I get over there and try to take on that claw. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Let me land there. Alright, let's go fly over here. Get picked up on that. Oh, is it one down? Oh, yeah. I seem to remember there's like a cave somewhere. Oh, crabs. Oh, wait a minute. I've killed crabs. I've done all the crabs I need to do. Let's just crush it real quick and move on. Alright. Have I just forgotten where it is? Yeah, it's pointing right there. Is it on the opposite side? I bet it's on the opposite side. I'm just not landing in the right spot. Yep, that's what it is. Alright, pick that one up. That's 2 out of 3. Let's see. That's only going to put me right there, isn't it? Oh, puts me back up there. Can I cross here? I think I can. Oh, where is that one? Oh, it's up. It's up. Okay. I didn't see it the first time. I know it hadn't been that long since I ran all this, but I play, it's so many days between playing and I play other stuff, and it just, I don't remember every little detail. Alright, let's see. We get up here, up here, up here, up here, and collect. That's got that. And then we'll just kind of propel ourselves over here. And there's one of them bees back. I definitely need to knock that down. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. The priest there. We're going to put on those boots we got a minute ago. Awesome. Alright, so a little graphical glitchy stuff. One thing I will say, I've seen a lot of talk that it requires like a very beefy PC to play this game. I can't really confirm or deny that because I have a pretty beefy PC, but it's not really like working very hard. This is not fun. Yep, I was afraid that was going to happen. Yep. I let that get a little bit too close. Hey, I did get these, though. Alright, we got the 5 monsters. And we got those too. I actually killed both of them. Oh, almost forgot. So, going to the guild merchant, I can go to the bank, and there you have it. It's a shared bank. I can throw stuff in there, and I can even go grab the linen bag that I had made. I've got a shield available to me that's a level 6. I've got some gear here. Oh, got quite a bit of gear here. Let's see, put that over there. That's the same thing I've already got. Gloves, belt. And so, as you can see, I'm sitting here, with quite a bit that I could use, which personally I think's cool. Let's see, let me drop that in there. Let me drop all, I'm going to drop all this crafting stuff in here because I just don't see any point in holding on to it at the moment. Except for these right here, because I use them to open the lost package. So let's go ahead, let's open the lost package and see what that has for us. Alright, so that gives us a completed package. Alright, oh, it can be returned to a merchant in exchange for rewards. So, completed package, and it gave me 100 gold. Okay, cool. I mean, I was hoping for a great piece of gear or something, but, I mean, we'll take it. Alright, so I dropped that one on there. We'll put the gloves on there. We're going to throw the belt on there. And so I do have some stuff. A little bit of gear. Alright, we're going to run over here. Oh, God, glitchy. Glitchy, glitchy. Let's see. I don't want to run that just yet. I'm heading back this way. This is where the use of a mini map would come in handy, because I would be able to kind of see where I'm at without opening the map up and going, "Oh, you're here." So I did do that one. So I still have not done that, or that, and I need to do all 3 of those. Okay. So I'm going the wrong direction then. Okay, go up here. Oh, there's these guys. Alright, let's get a little bit of attack going on that harvester there. Alright, now we got him to ourselves. Oh. Alright, let's get up here where I can hit him with that. Hit with that. Okay, let's get another heal up. Alright, got him. And did I get anything useful? No. Nope. Boots are better. Alright, let's go around over here. So I do need to go ahead and try to do that claw in a cave thing. Kick my speed up just a little bit. Oh, a couple of those. I might as well go try to get that. Alright, let's see. Over here, I think. Yes, I think I'm in the right spot. About to find out. Yes, I am. Alright, Beelzebubbles. Let's rock and roll. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work. Alright, use that to kind of get the speed up. Alright, let's get over there. So far, we're doing all right. Okay, back to the attack. Let's see, so the next one that comes up, I'm going to hit that and use it to dodge. Alright. And we won. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Chest piece. So the warrior priest stuff is the stuff I'm probably going to be looking more for, because I'm going to see, I was able to get my hands on a melee weapon, and I'm kind of wondering if I can do kind of a paladin build. I'm not really sure if I can, but I'm thinking I'm going to try. Let's see, I got to go that way. Be the most technically correct to getting around. Okay, so this is, alright, so this is that. I do remember this, so I gotta run around, pick up all these in so much time. Got that. Alright, pick that up, and pick that up. Okay, got it. Plenty of time. And level 4. Nope. What's that one? Yeah. I'll go with that for now. Okay, and so this one over here, the rain never stops. Oh, hi. Hi, Sparky. All right. Let's see, over here? Is that our... I think that's our fiery boy over there. Or is it? No, fiery boy is there. This is the one I think you have to end up going down into the gully to get him. Yep, hide and seek. Haha, you found me. And he gives you a training manual, which I ain't gonna lie, I feel like these are a little bit cheap. And the reason I say that is I've got 5 more of these sitting in my shared bank. So there's nothing technically stopping me from creating characters, running over here, doing this real quick, and going and putting it in the bank. There's really nothing stopping me from doing that. Let's see. Smite. Let's upgrade the damage there. Okay. I had a skill point available I didn't notice. Alright, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Can I... There's a... Yep, thought I saw that respawn that gets me back up here where I can get... Can I get the lay of the land a little easier and go that way, and I can go take on the fiery boy. Alright, let's roll. Let's see, respawn point. Gotta take these. I think there's a chest somewhere around here too, I saw. It's Blob Dylan. Alright, let's get him. Meow. Oh, that knockback sucks. Okay, keep up the attacks. Come on. Had to use my maneuver there. All right, come on. All right, we got him. So Blob Dylan goes down. Let's see, what did we get for that? Yeah, I like what I got better. Yeah, so far I'm pretty well sticking with what I got. Yeah, it's just vitality. I'm not worried about that at the moment. All right, let's see. So we've knocked all those off. So that gets us back to where the starting characters we did were. And clearing all that. So we're going to cross over here and do Beach Watcher. And I am determined not to be near as quick. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot there was a... I gotta find it, but there's a treasure chest, I think, somewhere over here. Because it was kind of near, yeah, the starting zone. I don't see it. I am almost positive there was one up here. Oh, there it is. I missed it. I missed it. Okay. All right. Yes, respawn. Very helpful. Okay, let's drop in over here. So we're going to see, I'm going to try to take advantage of as much as I can of the systems that are in the game. All right, so we got the pedal, just a bunch of just stuff. All right. And again, respawn. And that puts us back over here, kind of where we wanted to be. All right, let's go up a little bit. Hey. Happy little accident here. I don't know if it's only rogue. All right, we'll get up here. Aha! Something I should have picked up. Won't ever do any of this perfectly, but I've got an opportunity to pick something up. We're going to go for it. All right. All right, let's take on some new stuff. We got some fiddler crabs. Yeah, as you can see, I've slowed down. We're kind of keeping pace with level here, which I think might serve me better as I'm leveling through. I want to get these codex entries. Come on. All right, knock that one off. Hit that. Get some health back. Attack this crab. Just going to kind of knock them out. Okay. So another crab up here. Yeah. Trying to get used to blocking some too. I tend to face tank. I can't talk today. I tend to face tank damage in a lot of games, and that's not always the smart move. I mean, sometimes you're just that tough, and it is what it is. But we are definitely not that tough in this game. All right. Let's see. Was it 2 more? I was taking a drink and was not paying attention. Heal a little bit here. Oh, and some more points for the rehearsal scepter. All right, we're going to do that one. Pull Radiance up a little bit. And I think I need one more. Alright. Oh, I hit that like I was still putting the shield on from the little bit higher level. Alright. Alright, we clear that. Come on. All right. Okay, we'll get up here. Got another treasure chest. All right, some healing potions, spark dust. Nothing major. Okay, Nespid Runner. Yeah, I just kind of get locked into face tanking damage. But at low levels, I really don't expect to do a whole lot of mechanic-wise stuff. I mean, which is smart if that's what they're going to have. Then it's definitely the smart thing to do. Alright, let's see. Let me go. Definitely want to get the respawn point here. Alright, I ended up with 2 enemies on this. Alright, we'll knock him out. Back away a minute. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that worked fine. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not the way I wanted to do it, but we survived. I just don't have a lot of powers yet. There's not some of the stuff that I had to kind of get me through. Boy, they do seem to be hitting a little bit harder. Let's go ahead and heal. We'll let that tick for a minute. Let's see, we'll get that Nespid fighter. He's only a 4. Alright. Alright, knocking that down. We're over. Ooh. He's a named bad boy. Alright, let's take him. Whoa, what happened? It did this again. I'll have to play it out for a second. There must be some combination of buttons I'm hitting that causes that, because it is a... Alright, let's get the heal back up. That's the smart move. Alright, trying to... Let's hit that. Why am I using that? Way too early for that power. Alright, I got him. Alright, so let me go back into... So the only way I've been able to fix this is to go into Options, Graphics, and go full screen, borderless, and apply, and it pulls it back up. I don't know what it is I keep hitting that does that, but it's just like in the middle of combat, I suddenly lose it. And I think my cursor's staying in. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing something, but... Oh, good shot. Alright. Try my best to remember to go ahead and use the block. Alright. Let's get the runner up here. So I'm doing kind of what I was talking about. I'm trying to complete those, trying to complete the codex. Alright, that'll help some. Alright, let's see. Oh, and gather. Whoops, that's not what I intended to do. Okay, we're going to hit all this. All right. No point in fighting him again. They don't let me get that back-to-back. Nesbit Fighter. Oh, wait a minute. Did I get anything off that guy I could use? I don't even remember if I looked. I think I went straight back into fighting these guys. Because I'm trying to fill the codex. Let's see. Is there anything I picked up out of that I could use? Oh man, I'm starting to run out of room. I'm not really seeing anything that makes me go, yeah. One thing I'm seeing is the fact that I am running very low on gear space. On space to put all this stuff. Yeah, this is like one of the things I felt like I messed up on, was not completing the codexes and getting all that experience that I could get. And so I'm trying to do it. Okay, let's see if I can get around this. I'm not interested in fighting those guys because I've already got everything I can get off of them. Let's see. Nespid Wavemonger. Pick that up. Come on. Pick that up. And boom. Alright, back up to the runner. Alright, come on. Gotcha. Alright, Rehearsal Scepter, skill point available. I'm gonna tell you, I really want the shield. Survivability at the moment is what I'm after, and that survivability shields are perfect for that. Alright, Wavemonger. Oh yeah. Of course, pick up all the gathering stuff there. Not much to it, just not really sure what I'll end up using at some point, and so come on. Heart of Naya, Scroll of Faith. Is there... Where do I pick up... Where do I find the codex? There it is, codex. Let's see. I've completed... Huh. So I guess you keep killing to get the... Okay. Oh, I still didn't kill one of the Apex Harvesters. Whoops. I mean, I think that's what I'm reading there. I very well may have messed that up. Okay. Well, I mean, we're still close enough to go back and get them, and that's obviously what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to go pick him up until I've gotten through these few guys on the lowlands here. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back up and get us a harvester. Come on. Alright, got that one. I think I still need Nespid runners. Heal up. I love that, and get the shield. Alright, pick all that up. Yeah, I see you, Fiddler Crab. Get the heal, get the shield. Alright, let's go get this guy. Alright. Got the wave monger. Fighters are still good. I think I killed... Did I do the fighters? I'm about to find out. There we go. Alright. So what is he? Runner. Alright, we're knocking through them. Yeah, I can't help it. I don't know why in the world. I feel like feel like I should have moved on, be playing something else right now, and I just don't want to. I want to see if I can figure out what it is I have not figured out thus far on this game. I mean, I'm still really only playing it very casually. See, I already picked that up. Can I finish off the wave mongers? We're about to find out. Four-hit combo. Oh. Hey, guess what? I just finished those off. Alright, let's go. So, we're just going to cross. Oh, very laggy, glitchy. Very glitchy, very laggy. We can call it litchy if we want to. It's all good. I want to see this game succeed so bad because I really, really like... I just kind of like the feel of it. I like the premise of it. And I just, I'm at the point... I've played so many MMOs. I want to see one of these come out and do something, It's a small game, obviously. I think if I looked right, if I was seeing it right on Steam charts, I think 14K is the max it's ever had on. Which is, no, it's not a lot, but it's also not anything to be sneezed at either. I mean, there are a lot of small MMOs that would love to have had 14K, but there are some issues, and we'll obviously continue to discuss those as chances come up to do that. All right, let's see. Trying to remember, was it over on this side? Because I need one more bee, right? I think that's what I saw. Oh, I probably need to drop some stuff. I probably need to come back over here anyway, because I need to bank some of this. This is a lot of stuff. Whoops, I did not mean to bank that. We're going to pick all that up. We'll dump those in there, dump that in there, dump that in there, that. I'm just dropping any... Oh, what is this? Mysterious. Crafting component. I'm cool with leaving the vials on myself. Drop that. I'll keep the death stones on me just in case I need them. We'll put those back in. So I got like 2 training. So I've got 7 training manuals. And those are really used to increase your weapons. And so you can be handed these things for doing a very simple mission. It just kind of, I don't know, that part kind of concerns me that it's that easy. Oh, ooh. Flame of Argol. I tried the ghost clams of the low tide last time and I was not really impressed. Let's try the Flame of Argol. Oh, what have we here? Quickly cast a firebolt, dealing 37 magic damage to an enemy, increasing all damage dealt to them by 4% for 10 seconds. And then... Okay, so this is the one attack. All your flamies. Flamies? What's a flamey? Simultaneously burst some heat around, dealing 19 magic damage to nearby enemies. Okay. And then hot conjures a heat zone in the targeted area for 4 seconds. Allies within the zone receive a temporary flamey. What is a flamey? Magic reduction increased by 25%. Okay. And we get a passive, a flamey. You're permanently followed by a flamey, healing 4 health every 2 seconds. Oh, now we're talking. Is that it? Oh, yeah. And it does. It just continuously heals. Oh, man. Awesome. Might I say awesome? Oh, we talking now. Oh, yeah. I hope I come across as excited as I feel right now because, dude. So I've got a flame pet that heals me. I hit that. Oh, that was an instant cast. See what this looks like. Oh, so I have to set the area. Oh my goodness, damage is pretty good. Okay, so this is actually meant to be an up close power. Got it. Got it. Okay. So that attack oh my goodness. And it'll grant a shield. Cooldown reduced to 6 seconds. Grants a shield absorbing 4 plus 15% of your faith to the wielder of a flamey. I'm down with this. I'm down with this. Let's go figure out what we can do. So, you know what also would help is if I went the right way. Yes, correct. Okay. Now I'm like, what the heck? what the heck do I do here? You know, I'm not sure. Not sure quite how to react here. All right, we're going to go all the way across. And so there's a circular area up there that I've been in before. Yeah, I don't know if boy, that's so glitchy. I don't know if this flamey... Did we beat all the runners? I can't remember. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, sir. I mean, we are just heel ticking right along, aren't we? All right, let's see what we got here. That's a fighter, level 4, so he's lower level than us. So when we came out here the first go around, we were actually lower level than pretty much all the enemies. I love that. And we're doing quite a bit more damage right now too. This is solid. I'm not gonna lie, this is solid. Not sure what's up there. We'll figure that out in just a second. Okay. So we've got to clear the camp. Alright, that hits a big attack. Alright, kill that. Whoops, I did not mean to hit that. Alright, so I'm still trying to clear the camp. Alright, we hit that. Oh, had to actually cast. Oh, wait a minute, that's my ability. Why am I running out of my own ability? So, the 4 tick a second is not extreme. But it is pretty good. I mean, it's just a constant. And just battering ram them. Man. Dude. Boy. And I picked the other one. Alright, so Nespid whales, as I remember, these dudes are painful. Alright, let's hit that AoE. Let's hit the prayer, because that still works. Alright, we're hitting that. Alright, we're going to hit them with that. Oh, of course they're immune to stun. It did it again. It absolutely did it again. Hit the prayer. Come on. Alright, I killed him. I killed him. That was painful, but I killed him. Okay, let's go over here for just a second because I've got to reset. I've got to get to a semi-safe space. Alright, options. And borderless, and it should apply. They need some way to settle that where it can't... Whatever it is I am hitting that is causing that, it's some combination of buttons. It has to be. I just don't know what to do with it. Alright, let's hit them. Oh, kill this guy first. Alright, so I need to use that. Because see, that puts down the area, isn't that the area of effect where my flamey does extra damage? Alright, we're shooting at the wave monger from across the way here. We do plenty of damage to do that. Alright, so like, I don't know if I can kill all these guys. I'm gonna try. Okay, kill that one. Alright, so kill that. So I definitely need to get the shield part for that, right? Alright, knock that one down. I mean, I'm doing a little better than I did the first try. I'm gonna tell you what, that flamey is... Dude, that is ridiculous. I mean, it's not like super overpowered or anything, but the ability of it is great. Oh god, another one of these guys. Okay, come on. Oh, I could not. I was going for the prayer. I was going for the prayer. I had it. I thought, this is it. I am fixing to take him, and couldn't do it. It's alright, though. I am already surviving a lot better than I did early on, you know. Alright, let's see. Alright, so that puts... Got it. Alright, so kill all that off, and then that opens this up. If I can get around big dude here. Alright, let's get out of here. So I am fixing to, yeah, we're just going to dodge out, run out of this. We'll go over here and see what all this is. That's the cave, isn't it? Alright. Let's see real quick. Is there anything... That's the Lost City, which is right. Okay. And then this is... Okay. So I've got Lambdata, who is going to give me... Let's see. Not as I'm going to try to extend those fish heads anymore. Do you want to prove you're ready to go to the Nepsids hideout and take down their leader, Nepsilon? Okay. Was that? Yeah, that's going in the thing, right? Hang on, Matt. Oh, yeah. I think that's the one in here. Sure, we're going to try it. All right. So, now this right here is what I was talking about, the grinding spot that I need to be using. So, choose, yeah. We are level 5, so we're going to go in as a level 5. Easy difficulty. Where we should be to start off. Oh, yeah. Okay. Is there anything I need to be looking for back up here? So, like, I don't know. I was not able to find everything last time. So we'll just kind of see what happens here. Hit them with that. Oh, wait a minute. I had a point, didn't I? I need to use that. I need to use that. I almost forgot. Damage increase. That's cooldown to reduce to 6. And then hot, hot, hot. So this really right here is only for allies in the zone. It doesn't really do anything, but it would give me a little bit more there. Ooh, can I upgrade? Oh. I did not realize you could upgrade your passives too. Oh man. This game, I keep finding more. This is the part that frustrates me, because there's so much cool stuff, but they don't spend any time explaining it to you. It's just a, here, figure it out. I mean, and I'm, you know, I've played games. I've played a lot of old games. And I remember the EverQuest days where it was very little information, and you just kind of had to figure some of the stuff out. You know, there was no mini map, there was none of that stuff. But hardcore, like super hardcore games, are just, you know, I'm going to be honest, they're just not that popular. And so I think there's a place for this. It just needs to be... there's a place for a game like this. It just needs to have a little bit of quality of life. You know, they just need to put a little bit into it. Oh gosh. I had to hit that. I was about to die. Alright, we got him. Alright, here we go. Yeah, once I can get a shield on that, man, that's gonna change some stuff. Alright. Get that and that. Might as well use the Daze ability. Alright, come on. There's all kinds. It's got bonus rewards available. I mean, I'll be able to get. Let's see. I'll be able to get all the enemies cleared because I know I did that last time, and I didn't have just a truckload of trouble doing it. I'm actually going through quite a bit faster right now than I did the last go around. Man, that power gets a shield. It's going to be crazy strong. I've already got the timing reduced on it. Let's see, I think... Alright, let me not get too far ahead here. I need to try my... Okay, I've got to go up. I'll have to go up, so I need to take out the Lost City crab here. Yeah, we've already reduced the cooldown on that to 5 seconds, which means I can put up a brand new shield every 5 seconds. I'm not using that second power right now because really, without a group, it's not doing anything for me. And so I'm just kind of backing away from that for the moment. Okay. Alright, let's go see where this takes me. Yep, there's one of these. I figured that's what I was going to find. So there's 5 secret orbs. If I can find them all. Which could be easier said than done. Let's go ahead and clear this corner here, then I'll go up. I can't believe how much faster I'm going through this. Alright, gotta get close enough to actually hit. The hard part for me is to remember that this is an up-close and personal thing. Alright, come on. Alright, we'll drop them like a bad habit. Alright, back up here. Oh, might as well take out the crab. Yeah, basically, until I get some skill points put on it, this right here does literally nothing for me in a solo. If I had a partner with me or something, they would get a flamey, and then it would mean something, but right now it's just a thing. Alright, we're gonna stun. Oops, I didn't really mean to use that because it doesn't really help. Oh, wait a minute. It does do a little something. It looks like he heals a little faster. Flame of Argol skill point. We're going to take that real quick. Because, man, these are crazy. You guys know I need the shield. That'll help me stay alive. What does it do? Okay, so it does reduce it does reduce magic damage by, well, it says magic damage or magic reduction increased by 25%, so I'm assuming that's reducing magic damage. I'm going to take the shield there, and then I will go into this, or I may do the flamey, because under 30% health, flames heal every 1 second. It's pretty good. And if you're wondering why I'm not using those Well, you know, to tell you the truth, why wouldn't I use the books? I ought to use the books because the yeah, I can easily go get them. I mean, it's, to me it feels a bit like an exploit, but it's a pretty obvious one, I would think. I would assume that some YouTubers have already found this. I mean, there's a few YouTube channels that do content on this game. All right, put that out. Oh yeah. All right, got that. Put up the shield. Little extra protection there. Gotta love this. I mean, got to love it. You have to. That is just crazy. All right, pop that. I mean, it makes you an absolute AoE monster. I mean, I hate that it's a up close attack because of the, you know, the fact you have to let them right up your nose to use it, but darn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up taking the ticks every 1 second. Just to kind of get that speedy healing. All right, come on. Just trying to survive it. Hit that stun. That'll lit. You see that right there? The stun right there lets our little flamey. I keep having to remember his name. Having to keep remembering him, but it lets our flamey keep around. Where is our flamey? Lost our flamey. Boy, we do some damage now. Okay, is there anything I have missed? Picked up all that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cross. Oh yeah, platforming. If you do not like platforming. Come on. Alright, we're gonna get way out of his range. Oh, we got him. Sticky fin there. Alright, nothing over here I can do. Right? That looks right. So we've got these over here I need to run. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to survive. It's okay. All good. All good. Messed up a little bit, but it's alright. It's all good. Alright, so we're gliding all the way over here. Alright, up here. Shoot. Well, I died. Yep. At least it puts you back close to where you were. I have to say, death is very forgiving. There are some things about this that is not that old school feel, and that is one of them, and I'm kind of honestly grateful for that. The stakes for death are not nearly as bad as they are in the old school MMOs. Alright, let's see. Can see why that sucks so bad. The only thing that ability is missing is a freaking heal. If it had a heal, holy smokes. That would be a watch out. Hey, picked up a small pouch. That actually will come in handy right now. We'll throw that on. How much does a small pouch get you? 6 slots. Okay. Yeah, the one you can craft gets you 8. So, something to keep in mind. Oh, did I get something? No. Oh, man, I meant to sell that stuff or break it down. Ooh, hello. We will take that for sure. Wow. That's a heck of a big boost there. Oh, man. I did not mean to use that. It's alright, I sometimes don't remember it's there, so. Okay. I have not killed all the special foes. Why have I not killed all the special foes? I didn't leave anybody. But that's Nepsid right there. Well, I mean, I gotta fight him, so it's on like Donkey Kong. Run to the other end. Alright, we're gonna run over here. Oh, that's just a Nepsa. That's not the Nepsilon. Got it. So he was the big boss. Got it. Okay, so I gotta go to this thing. So where is this taking me? I've got to go see what's back here. Oh, we got a little water spout. Okay, I don't think I found this last time. I do not think I had found this. That's just dang cool right there, and it dumps you back out here where you can keep going. Cool. I think there was one I was not able to find the last go around, and I am assuming that must be it. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're going to land. There we are. And then that's going to take us over here. I got to thinking if I scrolled out, it might be a little easier to find or easier to see some of this. Alright, now I'll come back up a little close. Alright, so I think I have to jump to the spout there. So I've killed all the special foes. And now I'm just trying... Oh, I think that's it. I just got to get to it. Oh, how do I get... Oh, right. Probably with that right there. Use the turnaround and poof. Awesome. That takes me to there, and that's going to take me to the boss man. Alright, Nepsilon, you ready to go down? We're going to take your butt out. Alright. Okay. Let's put this out. Alright, we're going to dodge there. Oh, yeah. Alright, hitting him with that. Okay, so let's see. This is the... Yeah, this is the attack that goes around, and I have to stay ahead of it, or stay right behind it, I guess technically would be the... would be the mechanic, right? Yep, gotta stay ahead. Keep using that. Okay, so I have to beat the shield down. I think the way I was playing it before, I just kept attacking and it was working, so I really didn't pay too close attention to how the mechanic fully functioned. Alright, let's get this built up here. Alright, come on. If I recall, he does this like 4 times, so on each quarter of health probably. Or no, it's not going like that. Okay. Alright, so he's fixing to do this. So I gotta beat down that, so I need to stay ahead of it. Alright, okay, turn around, get a little close to it again. Alright, let's go get that little hit there. That's the best hit right there. I'm trying not to use, I didn't want to use those books up, but now I'm sitting here thinking, man, I'll just use the books and get all the skills built up on this, and then if I, I feel like it's a cheesy mechanic, but I mean, it's available to use, and so if I was to want to, I mean, why wouldn't you? Alright, come on. Alright. Well, I hit that a little bit too soon. I'll hit it right there. Got him. Oh yeah. Okay, so we'll go over here. And we will pick up that. Oh yeah. And what is all of this? So, I got a warrior rogue item. I will probably throw that in the shared bank. Oh wow. Ah, man. You know, I can't pass. It's just so much stat-wise. All right, we're gonna go with that. All right, we are going with that, and we did it all. Wow, we actually beat the whole dungeon. Yes, we will leave the dungeon. So I have done it all in there now. Now, there's obviously harder levels, but I'm not going to go do those at the moment because I'm not high enough level to really attempt a whole lot. All right, so we did that. All right, so I got a rune of alacrity. Cool. All right. So I did that. Oops, not what I wanted. I want that. So have I done everything? Yes, I have done everything over here. And so now, if I recall, we have to go up kind of into this area here and go north. And that will take me into the next section. Okay. I'm trying to think my way through this here. If I had a mini map, I would be able to work this out a little easier. Oh, a treasure chest. Hello. Why, hello, sir. Is that a... I'm going to have to... That one has to be open with sticky fins. Strangely enough, I have sticky fins, and so I can turn that one in for rewards. Let's see, I've got another training manual. And I'm sitting here seriously thinking about opening this up a little bit and seeing what ought to do. Let's see. Okay, so I've got a little bit better breaches of the exile. We'll take those. Nothing special there. Keeping that. That's level 4 hands, but it's not as good as what I got. No, that's definitely staying. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's making me go, yeah, I need to use that. My goodness, we have definitely discovered some new level here. And I'm trying to figure out if that... Okay, I don't have that point. I'm going to go get it. I don't know that I'll ever use it. But if I need it, it's there. Alright. So was there a... Okay, yeah. I gotta go to this thing. I'm not fighting this guy. I'm gonna jump on this and fly back across. Alright, so... I've still gotta go that direction. Just gonna float over most of this. Oh, there's a chest up there. I need to go get it. Oh, dang. And there is not a quick, easy way. Oh, wait a minute. I see it. I think I saw... Yeah, Fiddler Crab. Is he even going to pay attention to me? It doesn't look like it. Yes, I think I can get on top of this and go down that way. I have to point with my screen because you guys can't see where I'm pointing. But it looks like somewhere over here. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm getting into the area. Okay. Like, wait a minute. What's going on? Like, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting into new areas. Is that... Yeah, I think that's it right there. Okay. We're going to go for it. And of course, there's an easier way to get to it. I just did it the hardest possible way, but, you know. Yeah, it's a climb. Okay. It's a climb to get to it. Oh, it puts me over here by these guys that I don't want to play with. I don't want to play with you. Let's go to a respawn point. Alright. Oh, it puts me back over here. But that does let me cross back over, which was kind of nice to make that maneuver. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to try what we did before. We're going to glide over and past most of this. And of course, I don't make that jump. We'll just go in here and run around. Alright, let's hit this and get out of here. Alright. Get that super speed up. Alright, and that puts us here. And that puts us here. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot I need to go over here. All right, so we've actually gotten to the camp. So we're basically in the same general area we had made it to in those first several episodes. Yeah, there we go. Let's go pick up that. All right, obelisk has been discovered. And so we got all kinds of new enemies. And then there's another one of those dungeons. There's the climbing puzzle. We'll do all that. Not tonight, of course, but we will. We'll do all that. All right. And there we have it. All right, I'm going to just run over here. I'm going to talk to the merchant. There he is. All right, we're going to give him the completed package. He gives us 100 gold. That does help a lot. Let's see, bank. All right, we're going to put the spark samples up. We're going to put those up, that up, that up, that. I'm going to stick this in the bank too. I'm kind of sitting here thinking that would be worth holding on to. Let's see. Pearls, a crafting component, crafting component, crafting component. I'm just tossing all the... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I need to take all those out because there's no reason to leave them in there. There's so many crafting components. Minor healing potion, we'll put it in there right now. And I've got that rune of alacrity. Not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet. We're going to take all those out because I am going to use... I don't know that I'll use all of them up. But I am going to use some, I do believe. Okay. All right. So, oh. Let's trade. So that's the butterfly net. I've got to figure out how that actually works. We're going to sell off. I did end up with a ghost clams of the low tides. I did pick up the other. All right. All right, we're going to move all this around just a little bit. We'll put the extra weapons in there. We'll put this up here. I'm just kind of trying to get it where I can see what it is I'm doing. The mackerels there. Oh, I'll never use those. I never will. All right, so that's got me up to 1,300. Now, I can try to capture a companion. I'm not sure how it works. We'll hold off for the moment on that. Okay, now if I remember, is this... Okay, you can upgrade weapons. All right, I'm gonna... What happens if it... Does it, like, break, possibly? Okay, so the... Oh! So what you can craft out of what's in your shared box. That's cool. Okay, so it would up my critical by 1. Then it would up faith critical and vitality by 1. And then upgrade, and then the magic penetration increased by 5%. Why not? Let's try it out. Let's just see, you know, we'll see kind of what all this does. Now, I realize I just spent a lot on a weapon that's probably not going to be good in another 2 or 3 levels, or a lot of stuff on that, but I got to know. I got to figure this out at some point. All right, so now I'm going to open this, and let's... All right. I'm not going to go here and just sit and punch it over and over again, but I am going to... So under 30% health, it goes to every 1 second instead of every 2 seconds. So it basically doubles your healing tick when you're under 30%. Let's take it. Flame is removed. Okay, and so that reduces your magic damage taken. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? So obviously you want that. Well, okay. So I got 3 points here. So I'm going to hit this one. And so this one right here, temporary flame wielder's final combo attacks, cast hot, hot, hot. Okay, so it really just, that only works on your, it's only for temporary flamies. And I'm not really using temporary flamies right now, so I'm going to do that. All right. And so the only thing I've got left I could upgrade would be that. I mean, will I end up in a group with somebody at some point? Probably. Sure. We'll max it out. All right, so I have a maxed Flame of Argol. I don't really know that helps me or doesn't help me, but there you have it. We got it. Okay. So that's like that right there. It doesn't tell you how to catch a companion. I'm gonna wait to pick that up because I don't know what it will require. And there's the craft. Oh, you got to learn the job first. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick up job Walden here. Let's learn a job. So I think I took Taylor the last time, and I liked it a little bit. Let's do that, and we'll learn that one too. So I'm gonna take up blacksmithing and outfitting, and let's go over here. All right, so the tabs are there. Oh yeah. So I don't have enough copper ore. And then I've got outfitter here, which that one allows me to craft the linen bag. All right, so I can make the bolted linen cloth. We're going to craft all 4 of those. And I can craft 1 tanned leather. And that will let me make 1 more linen bag. And so I've done made 2 linen bags, which is, I just feel like that is a huge deal to be able to throw on there. All right. Then we'll go back over here and we will bank that. Potions. That's like all food and stuff. Fervor. I mean, I'm pretty cool with it so far. I'm liking this. The opening up of a different type of weapon is definitely cool. I like that. And so we're going to kind of see how this goes. Obviously, not tonight. We'll come back on another episode. But yeah, I'm kind of ready to give us another whirl. Let's go ahead and keep playing for a little bit. We'll see what ends up happening. So, guys, yeah, as I said at the beginning, so sue me. I play what sounds interesting, and for some reason today, I just could not stop thinking about the possibilities, the chances I may have missed, things I could have screwed up, and I thought, let me just start over, see if I can make some different choices. And what I can do, and here you go. I'm sitting here with a character that's a little more interesting to me at this point. Yes, the game still has the same flaws. It's definitely needs some time to cook, but maybe I can go ahead and kind of push and see what I can end up doing on this game. So anyhow, guys, with that, if you like this kind of content, definitely hit the like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And of course, guys, as always, I'll see you on the next alt.